Glastonbury, how you doing? It's Friday night.
This is your Friday night with Sarah Jones.
It's a Friday once again.
I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know who I am anymore.
Glastonbury, how you doing? It's Friday night.
It's a Friday once again.
I don't know.
This is your Friday night with Sarah Jones.
Who can believe it? It's a Friday once again.
I never know. 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 I never know who I am anymore. I never know. I never know. I never know who I am anymore. I never know. I never know who I am anymore. I never know. Who am I and who are you? Who am I and who are you? Who am I? Who am I and who are you? Who am I and who are you? Who am I and who are you? I never know anymore. I never know anymore. I never know anymore. I never know. I never know who I am anymore. I never know. I never know who I am anymore. I never know. I never know, I never know, I never know. I never know. I never know, I never know, I never know. Never know. I never know, I never know. I never know, I never know. I don't. You do.
The win 28 scroll, the win 28 scroll, the win 28
I don't.
scroll, the win 28 scroll,
Una
the win 28
Labigio.
scroll, the win 28 scroll.
Una Labigio. You do, Windbag. You do. I don't. I don't even match up. I can't even, not even on paper. I can't even, this whole thing has got me just feeling totally intimidated. Ladies and gentlemen, good to see you on a Friday night. We are coming to live from a pre-Abbabox appearance of Friday Night Forking with the Windbag, where the Windbag will appear on the Abbabox program. I know, but how am I going to ever live up? I've got questions prepared. Don't. Please, Windbag, please don't ask questions to Abbabox. Just be happy. Just listen. Yes, I'll listen. I will just listen. That'll be the focus. That'll be the focus. Thanks, Fox Fox. Thanks, Fox Fox. Thanks, Fox Fox. Thanks, Fox Fox. Burlap nutsack. How do you do? Nothing bad can happen. Yes, burlap nutsacks. The third way to solve the dead. Thank you. The third way to solve the dead. Chronic. When you're Friday night, oh man, oh brother, oh man, oh brother. When you're Friday night, oh man. Through three I3s of the dead. Through three.
Nothing back can happen when you're fucking it out. Oh, nothing back can happen when you're Friday night now. Day of the week, strong. Except for all the forks. I hope you keep everything, baby. I'll take it Friday night. Except for the forks. I hope you take everything away. Around here we call it Friday night, 4th of July.
Yeah, we do. We do. We do. We do. We do good. Burlap. How you doing, efficacy? Nothing bad can happen. I'm serious. I'm serious, guys. Good to see you. Swirly Curly. How you doing? Burlap. Chernick. Gregular. Radical. Gregular. We're preparing for an appearance on the old Abbabox program, and let me tell you, it's got all my wires are crossed. Yeah, my wires are just completely crossed with anticipation. I'm telling you guys, what to do. What to do is really, I actually don't know what to do. Write the show. I don't think it'll get here in time. I honestly don't think it'll get here in time. Good to see everybody Friday night. Rusty Ford is here. Fox, how do you do? Nothing bad can happen. Good to see you. It's a live show, regular TV, and we're here preparing for an appearance on the great Abbabox program. Before I even streamed, I would be a young lurking lad in the Abbabox program and watch from afar as the master does his work. Yes, during a big dongathon, we were asked, let's be clear, it's not our dongathon. Let me just be clear. You're not gonna, if you've come for some sort of dongathon, let me just be clear. Let me be clear. You guys, it's not our dongathon. No comprende, adios amigos, it's not our dongathon. It's not our dongathon. In fact, this is not about dongs at all. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. This is about Abbabox's dongathon. That's Abbabox. That's Abbabox, and that's his dongathon. Yeah, it's a dongathon, and it is the season of dongs. Yes, it is the season of dongs. Let's listen in as the master does his work.
Hi, Windbag. I don't think I should peek at him right now. I've never had El Pastor before. I just look it up online how they cook it. And this place had it, and it's a little grandma that runs it out of a mini mall. I'll be all right. I taste the pineapple bits in it. Chopped pineapple.
So we've been, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. We've been invited to appear on the Abbabox program. Our plan is to raid into there in less than 15 minutes. We feel very strongly that the appearance, thank you so much everyone. Please wait till I'm finished before you respond. You might not want to applaud. You might not want to applaud, you guys. You might not want to applaud. Guys, if you, guys, we're outmatched. Let me just tell you. We're outmatched, we're outclassed, what Windbag is trying to say is, first of all, you do look like Abbabox. No, don't say that. I don't. You do. You went to great lengths. I do not. I tried. I went to moderate lengths. He went to moderate lengths, guys. Moderate lengths. Disneyland Pimp, Woot Bear, and Una Peligio, Efficacy, and How Do You Doing? Season of Dongs, I heard as soon as I came. Thank you for that startling image. Thank you, guys. So I've got some questions prepared in order to make myself useful, because that's the thing, is that I was told, it's not the first time we've appeared on the Dongathon streaming program, when Abbabox allows us to come on and infuse the program with our particular brand of energy. Thank you. Windbag is right. Yes, and so my feeling is pretty much the same, is that what can I do to help the master at his work? Yes. And so my thought was I would probe him with questions. Aliens who have been probing people for years. Human beings, it's about damn time took it back. Yes, it is about damn time we took it back. And your plan is to probe him. Probe him good, Daddy. I will probe him good. I will probe him like he should be probed. Okay. Yes, I see now. Yes, I will probe him. I see now. And that will probing, will preempt our normally scheduled broadcast. Yes, it will. It will preempt the probing will preempt our normally scheduled broadcast. I believe Abbabox is drinking sauce right now, guys. He's drinking sauce. I swear he was drinking sauce. Let's tune in to Abbabox as he drinks sauce.
Yeah, no, this is something else. This isn't Berea. I know I did the Berea. This is some other mystery liquid.
Live as he drinks sauce.
I've never had a dipping sauce like that. So the chips that inside, but it's all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed a master at his work, sipping his sauce. Yes. Now, Windbag, please. Maybe it's au jus. It's duck plum sauce. It might be au jus. Au jus! I've been playing a lot of Elite Dangerous, and I want you to know I'm getting pretty darn almost average. Almost average? Well, that's good. Yeah. I think you played 200 hours of Disney Dreamlight Valley, and you were almost average. How many hours have you? Enough hours to definitely know that I have a long way to go, but I'm almost average. That was certainly a nightmare. It was some type of Mexican sauce. Abba is on the sauce again. It's duck plum sauce, and it might be au jus. It just might be au jus. Look, Windbag, why can't you just steal that one? Can you screen grab that one, you idiot? You complete asshole. You complete asshole idiot. You complete asshole idiot. You asshole idiot. Thank you guys for all of your support as we rapidly try and change something that we should have done. Is that garbage cakes? Is that actually garbage cakes? I believe it's actually garbage cakes. And frankly, is it worth it? Is it worth it? You guys, as we're actually asking ourselves, is it worth it right now? We are actually, let me just see. Is it worth it? Let me just see. If you guys could, oh my God. If you guys could see the stupidity that Windbag is doing, the sheer stupidity that Windbag is just a stupid idiot. But you all knew that. And thank you guys so much for, is it worth it? Is it worth it? That might be, that you can't do that, Windbag. You can't. You can't, Windbag. Unless you do this. Unless you do this. There we go, Windbag. Well done, you asshole. Well done, Windbag. You guys, you have no idea what he's doing. You guys should all be ashamed of yourselves. What is this? What have we been doing? What have we been doing? Windbag, you need to give yourself more credit. You need to give yourself more credit. You, my friend, are a master. You are a master, truly a master. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Guys, we're about to, now, we're about to go over to the old Abbabox. Yeah. Wait, that's my body.
Oh! I mean, Oh, you fight it with me, you fight at night. I guarantee it. Oh!
What did I do to this scene? Don't worry about it. It's a mess, but it's live. We're live. We're live right now. We're live.
Hello.
Hello. Now, you would never smoke liberally in your house. You'd probably be fined by the government. Would you get fined by your landlord?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Winback, how are you?
Want me to?
You look
I can flip
great.
myself. Want me to flip myself?
Yeah, flip yourself, and then we can look at each other. I was going to do it, I swear. I know how to flip. I know how to flip. I know this is an important part. So we can kiss eventually. I can do it. I know how. There we go. All right, hold on. Let me just you want me to try to match it up in the background too? We can still try to get the
No,
paintings.
I'm you. I'm you.
I feel like we could make this look like you're in this room. I'm almost getting it. Look. We're completing the room. Oh, this is fabulous.
Oh yeah, hold on. I can help. There you go.
And then stretch it out. Oh, we gotta go like there. We're matching it up. Now there's two doors, but that's okay. Say the one's the closet.
Yeah, one is the
Say
closet.
that one's the closet.
Now,
one's the closet.
Is there anything I can do? Am I giving off lag vibes?
No, you seem good. I'm gonna crank your audio up to the maximum extent of the law.
How about that? I just boosted.
That's good. All right. I have something I need to talk to you about.
I'm you and you're me. So whatever you ask of me, you're asking of yourself.
Where's my glass? I can put my windbag glass.
Whatever you're asking of me, you're asking of yourself. So
we can do this. I wore these on free media share in your honor.
Oh yeah.
The lensless glasses. Let me just fix this real quick here too. And there we go. And then get this shit over here. It's like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, I mean, I've never felt more brother-like. If I move my head like this, I don't know if I'm you or you're me.
If we walked around in real life like this,
people would
screws it up.
People would say, "Good God, a miracle! Conjoined twins have just been separated." Now, if I want you to know that if we were conjoined twins, I would let you do all the dirty, perverted stuff you wanted to, and I wouldn't judge you.
You assume, listen, rumors and
I would judge you. I wouldn't,
because I once said that it's okay to have sex with your third cousin. No.
No, I'm saying that if I would read a magazine or I would play on my phone or whatever, if you needed to do any kind of weird stuff by yourself, and because it's hard to have privacy if we were conjoined. but I would say
Oh, you mean like that? I thought you were talking. Well, if we're conjoined, it's our body. It's our body united.
oh God, can we please start it? Can we please buy a soccer team and name it Our Body United? And
Our body united.
and I tell you, the mascot would just be us, Our Bodies United. And
Is there such a thing as Siamese twin cucking?
Did you say cucking?
Yeah. Familiar with the term at all?
What is cucking? Is it referred? Is it similar to cuckold?
Yes. It's a cuckold scenario.
Is
What?
it
We're
like
getting into it.
intentional cuckold scenario? Like I want you to have sex with my partner in front of me? Like is that cucking?
If I wanted to watch my girlfriend have sex with you,
Okay,
but
great.
I'm not involved.
Great.
But we're conjoined.
Yeah, great. So Our Bodies United,
Yes.
and and it's cucking. It's a lot of cucking involved.
Yeah. Does it count still if it's our bodies united?
Well, I feel bad for whoever so and so gets involved in this threesome, this menage a trois from hell, because we would, because you and I would assume that it would be immediately evident that you were getting in a relationship, choosing a mate with in mind that it would be a cucking scenario in the future.
That's
and I
true.
think
It would
that's,
always be
that's
this way.
gross.
It would always be this way.
That's gross and bleak. That's bleak of you. Why wouldn't you just try and have an honest to God good relationship on your own merits?
So what is the option? Do you think it's better to be like it's like a polyamorous situation where we both share?
Well, it would be up to
one
the it would be up
partner?
to the it would be up to the lady. I mean, or the lady,
Obviously, I mean,
or the
obviously.
man, or the man. Would we be bisexual?
We're the man. We're one man with two brains and
Would-
two cocks.
No, we share a cock. We share a cock together.
How does it work? I really
No, we've got-
Siamese twins.
We have it. We share the cock, and you and who's in charge of getting aroused? Would we both be able to get aroused?
That's a good question. I have a lot of questions about just the conjoined
And
twin
would we know?
anatomy.
Would we be aware of it? Would we be like, oh, I guess we're erect now? Was it me or was it you? I can't tell.
Yeah, what were you thinking?
What were you
know?
thinking about?
I'm coloring in a coloring book, and all of a sudden I look down.
And when
And-
if we were to go and apply for a job together as one body united, and what if one of us gets it and the other doesn't?
We both have to show up.
I know. So
I guess the other.
would
I guess
you be
I-
okay with it?
There by proxy, I am also part of the job, but maybe the boss could be like, I don't want him doing anything. Only you.
Yeah.
And then what? What do I do all day? I can't help you. We
No,
have two
you-
social security numbers or one?
I mean, I think it would be nice if it was a part-time job and I got hired and then you would get hired somewhere else, and I think,
Well, we'd have to organize our time. I mean, maybe one of us does a day shift and a night shift, and then we can learn to sleep in an upright position.
I'd like to get the Pauls involved. In anything we do, I want to get Jake and Logan Paul involved. And I would love it if they sponsored us, like a life sponsor.
Why don't the Pauls go out there and find, I'm sure on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, there must be some maybe conjoined twins are more rare now because there's our medical procedures have improved to the point where they can be separated easier than back in the day. But I really think it seems to me.
Hey, you just
Ding ding ding.
you just touched on one of the magic topics.
Okay.
All during this segment of Bodies United with Abbabox and Windbag, Abbabox is bravely submitted to this conversation, knowing that there are buzzwords or buzz topics. Now,
Yes.
the future, you touched on it. Time in the future. I'm going to read you a fact that currently is today, and I want you to tell me whether you believed whether 20 years ago you would have believed it was possible.
Let's go.
Pat
I love it. This is
Pat
the
Sajak retires from the host of Wheel of Fortune and Ryan Seacrest is the new host. Would you have guessed that was going to happen?
I would say this. What else is Ryan Seacrest going to do for a paycheck? American Idol's over, right? It makes sense. It makes sense. I say I would have. I don't know if I would have guessed it, but I wouldn't have been shocked by that.
Well, he continues the venerable position that is long since diminished in the public view, but at one point was an extremely important role, which is of the broadcast host.
Yeah, which is still exists on game shows, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Which is why that's the only place he can go, because otherwise, a broadcast host. What's the last great broadcast host?
Ryan Seacrest.
That's it. Yeah, you nailed it right there.
So I think
He's the last great one.
I actually think that it actually works properly. I think it actually works properly.
I would say yes. That makes sense for our current world. Yes.
All right, speed round. This is a speed round. I want you to say pass or fail. If pass means you allow it to exist. Fail means you deny its right to exist.
All right. I understand.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you understand, I'm going to say something, and you either say pass or fail.
And pass means it deserves to exist, and fail means it does not.
And we're going to go fast.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I am 100% ready.
All right, here we go. The color spectrum.
Pass.
The spectrum of sound.
Pass.
Water.
Pass.
Luck.
Fail.
Pain.
Fail.
Dreams.
Pass.
The internet.
Fail.
Language.
Pass.
Memory.
Pass.
Electricity.
Pass.
Free will.
Fail.
Gravity.
Fail.
Consciousness.
Pass.
Love.
Pass.
Death.
Pass.
Identity.
Fail.
Reality.
Fail.
That's why you're the best. That's why you're the best in the biz.
What was my score on that? Passing or?
They're still calculating.
Fail.
It might take a couple days to
Oh.
just.
I thought in the end I get passed or failed, but if my interpretation of all existence pass or fails from the pass or fail of it all, if you think about it, it's pretty deep.
What are we on?
Did you watch SNL 50?
No.
Did you watch the documentaries
No.
they did? Really? You haven't done any of that? Haven't seen any of that stuff? They did a whole year on 85, 80, or a whole documentary on 85, 86, the weird year, with Robert Downey Jr., Anthony Michael Hall, Randy Quaid.
Robert Downey Jr., sneaky good cast member. Sneaky good cast member.
That's when Lorne Michaels came back, and then he, for some reason, pulled from comedic actors more than performers, stage performers.
Well, they needed a boost. They needed to get back in the, What hour are we on right now?
We're on, what did we do? We lost some time. I think we're up past 20, we're about 25, 26 hours in.
Oh, my
And
God.
we're definitely going until tomorrow. This is different than the last time. Remember, you were on here and you were glazing me, as the kids say, saying, I'm proud of you. You're doing great. You're doing what you should do. But I really was just sitting there and existing. I was trying to be funny. Don't get it twisted. But then remember, you checked in on me later that day, and I was exhausted watching a documentary about the making of the Fantastic Four Roger Corman movie, looking like I was going to fall asleep.
Well, you're good. You're good at what you do. You're good at what you do, and I could never do this. I could never do it.
It's just too long. We're two long lost conjoined twins that have finally found one another again.
Bodies
Thanks to
united.
modern science.
Bodies
united.
Bodies united.
Bodies united.
Well, I thought it might be helpful to come on here with some what I like to call boost questions. Questions intended to give you a little boost.
Let me say this: you're a fucking professional. You came here totally prepared.
Well, let's break it down.
With
Let's
an
break.
outfit.
I came.
You want to tell them the behind the scenes?
I can't. Are you going to get that?
Sorry about that. I apologize.
No, that's okay. Just tell them to go away. I came here
I'm getting blown up.
dressed as you. I came here with a rapid fire kick me off quiz.
Absolutely, you did.
And now I've got some boost questions, 20 of them actually.
And I mean, this probably came out of your unique original genius mind in what, 20 minutes or less?
Honestly, if we're really keeping score, it came out of my fear of death.
No, that's a lot. That's a lot to take in there.
Let's break it
You
down.
know, last night we talked to an AI Vince McMahon, and we number one, he didn't know about any of the allegations. It was not updated to what is currently in the news. But we threatened his family in outer space, and we took him into. He said he was dying. He saw the afterlife. We took him to hell, and then we made him reborn through his mother's vagina. By the end of it, so I've been through the ringer in the past 24 hours. The cycle of death and rebirth even can be experienced by AI.
I've got a question for you.
Okay.
If at the moment of your death, you were given the option to continue normally on into the oblivion of nothingness, or relive your life as an observer in reverse.
Starting from the end. Is there a movie about that? Starting from the end where you go all the way? Or is this a Hindu philosophy or something?
I think it's a Drake song.
Oh, it's from fucking Drake, really?
Yeah.
Sorry, I fucking farted.
Is Drake's name
What's-
Aubrey?
Yes. His name is Aubrey.
So would you, and you only had like a minute to decide. I think I would. I think it would be kind of fun.
I would like to watch everything happen in reverse time. Now, I would be watching everyone talk backwards.
Yeah, essentially. But it would become you wouldn't notice it. After a couple days, you wouldn't notice it.
I would be able to understand it. It
Yeah,
would be happening. Everyone would be talking backwards, but it would be like a new language to me that I could process.
Absolutely. I mean, it would be something where it would be a situation where you would you basically forget pretty quickly.
I shouldn't have broke there. I Jimmy Fallon'd that. Shit.
It would be a situation where you pretty much forget immediately. Let's take it to your chat. Is anyone in chat? Select a random member of your chat and have them choose a number between 1 and 20, and that's how I'm going to ask you a question.
Sour Mickey, choose a number between 1 and 20, please. That's the first name I saw. Sour Mickey, please choose a number between 1 and 20. It's a very important moment in time. 13.
13. All right. Abbabox, are you ready?
Yes.
Please clear your head as I ask you an essential tech question related to streaming. Now,
Okay.
you have over 10,000 followers and have been streaming for over 5 years on Twitch. You're in the midst of a dongathon. What's the best
Yes.
way to handle a tech issue or unexpected problem during a live stream?
I just did this in the past 24 hours. I just did it in the you scream and cry and ask Zilch knew what to do. You get in a Discord call with the guy who knows what to do, and you cry and you scream, and you let everyone make fun of you about your tech issues and let them bean bust you, and then if that upsets you, but they're laughing more, go with it.
Can you talk to me a little bit about bean busting?
It's what I refer to as when chat just likes to take the piss out of you, or throw rotten tomatoes at you and what you're doing. Maybe, say I had a little bit of spaghetti sauce on my shirt. Everyone in chat starts to go, Mr. Spaghetti Shirt, Mr. Spaghetti Shirt, something like that. And then I basically get triggered by it, and then I also lean into it for a bit.
This next one's really hard.
Okay.
This one's going to require you to really dig deep.
I'm ready.
As honest as possible, as truthful as you can be, please speculate on the origin of the phrase, "It's like pulling teeth."
Repeat one more time. I'm sorry that I have some alerts here that are interrupting you. And one more time, what's the phrase?
As honest as you can, as straightforward and as in-depth as you possibly can, without making a mockery of this exercise. Please explain the origin of the phrase.
Yep.
It's like pulling teeth. Take a minute.
What I think too is classic cartoons and shows where they had to tie a string around a tooth and pull it with a door. They would tie a string around a tooth, tie it to a doorknob, Gregular, tie it to a doorknob, and then slam the doorknob and pull the tooth out. Pull the tooth out. I believe that back in the day, that's what they had to do to remove teeth, because dentists were rare to find in some areas of the world. So they had to do it themselves, and it was painful. They'd have to drink massive amounts of whiskey, get hammered, and then tie a string around their tooth, tie it to a doorknob, and shut the door quickly. The Tangias are a little loud. Well, everyone was telling me yesterday that they weren't loud enough. Sorry, this is something that happens here. A moment. Do you agree with my assessment of that, or
no, I
do
think
you
that
know
is,
the truth?
I think that is stupid, and that is
What?
I think that's a dumb answer.
It seems to me to be the fucking smartest thing you say.
Let me just enlighten you a little bit about some facts I know about anesthesia. Anesthesia wasn't.
I don't know the history of medicine or anything like that.
Anesthesia wasn't invented until the mid-19th century. And human beings have been around diddling themselves and getting into trouble for about 44,000 years at least of civilized, upright existence. And you're telling me that they didn't have a use for a dentist? Let me tell you something. I believe that phrase is as old as dirt, and that it comes from the fact that it's damn hard to get someone to sit still and hold them down and pull their goddamn tooth out, even though it needs to be done, because it hurts so much, and it's so hard to get them drunk enough. And where are you going to get the alcohol, or how are you going to get them? You can't knock them out. They'll die.
That's basically what I was saying.
No, you
I just
said something
that
about a string and a door and a cartoon.
you had to be your own dentist, and you had to.
I'm ashamed. I'm
Pull your
ashamed.
own teeth out with your own. By some device.
I'm ashamed to be your conjoined, united by body. I'm ashamed to be your brother. This is why you weren't hired and I was. This is why that I get to go to work and you. This is why you want me to fuck your girlfriend.
Well, you've always been the know-it-all. That's the thing. You've always been the know-it-all. You're the ones with the brains, and I'm the ones with the brawns. Because you couldn't even pick up the book bag. The book bag when we went to school would always be on my shoulders. You couldn't even open a jar of pickles without me by your side. You couldn't mow the lawn if I didn't push the lawnmower. You needed me as much as I needed you. It's a two-way street. Then you set me up for questions like that.
Let's take it to chat and have them choose a number and just move on. 1 through 20, and you can't choose 13.
First number I see, 1 through 20, no 13. 17.
All right, clear your head. And try not to get an erection.
I'm always hard.
What's the smartest way to leverage sponsorship and brand deals? You're a streamer that has more success than most variety comedy streamers out there. In fact, I think you're probably in the top 5% of variety streamers on this platform. I think a lot of people would kill
I
to
can
be
give you some names that you'd be quite amazed. I know many of. I don't know. Give me a personal call with me, but
do you want? Do you want an alto?
All you have. Yes. Hold on.
Put your tongue right there. I taste peppermint now. I taste peppermint.
Suck on that a little bit. It tastes like me.
Suck on it. Suck on it now.
Thank you.
Suck on it and let the menthol go up your nasal passage and out through your nose. And then imagine that you're blowing a smoke ring from a cigar as you are in a whiskey library and a woman walks in and the lights go down and some people leave and the music gets turned up and it's a little jazzier, a little saucier. And next thing you know, a woman comes over and asks how you're doing. And you say, I'm doing fine. And she says, is this seat taken? And you both strike up a conversation. A little bit later, about an hour later, she gets up to use the restroom and you pour another drink for yourself and your partner. And next thing you know, she comes out and she gestures to you to come over and to the dance floor and where she's doing a little dance.
And then I get up out to the dance floor.
Yeah, you get up and you walk over there and no one notices you or no one comments. No one's judging. It's a very wonderful, welcoming place. The curtains sway back and forth from the soft breeze that's coming out from outside, where you can see the train tracks under the light flicker a little bit as the night goes on without you, as you take her hand and twirl her around, and the piano player and the stand upright bass player starts jumping a little bit, and the guy starts blowing on that sax, and you're just transported into a different land.
And then Tic Tacs, orange cream. It's your night. I thought there'd have to be a kiss in there, a sex, and then like a kiss on the cheek. It's got to be 30 seconds. 30. It's like a Super Bowl commercial. Tic Tac Super Bowl commercial.
Tic Tac, boy. Oh, can I get your opinion on the Super Bowl commercials?
I've seen only a few, but I'll give you. Yeah, I know a couple of them.
Let me tell you, everyone. Comedy is dying. Comedy is dying in this country.
It's true.
Comedy is dying. People don't understand what's funny anymore, and because at least there used to be funny commercials. There used to be at least people in marketing, but now.
Wait, the flesh cowboy hat one?
Yeah, what in the fuck was that? That's someone's idea of humor.
I heard it explained that it's like someone probably had a funny premise, and then they had 30 people just ruin it, right?
Or
Just
what
pull
about
it
the-
apart and
what
it
about
becomes
the-
something else?
What about the David Beckham commercial where he goes to find his brother, and he turns out it's the most unfunny person in the world, Matt Damon.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, Matt Damon, who's literally doesn't have a funny bone in his body.
I mean, I can't. I'm trying to think of a Matt Damon in Dogma. Is he funny? No, really.
Did you see Jeremy Strong bathe in a vat of beans? These are
The
not.
actor
These
from,
are.
Is
Yeah,
that the actor from Succession?
Oscar
Bathing in a vat of.
Oscar nominated Jeremy Strong. Oscar
I didn't
nominated.
see that. Someone write that down for me.
Humor is
Holy
dying.
moly.
Humor is dying, ladies and gentlemen. No one has a sense of humor. No one knows what's funny.
Is it dying, or is our sense of humor dying?
My friend, listen, rock and roll. Did you ever think that was dying? That's dead. That's been dead for
That's
20.
dead.
That's been
That's
dead for
dead.
20 years.
You don't see many kids these days at rock and roll concerts. You see guys like me and you in these outfits.
There are certain indelible facets of comedy that has lived on since the dawn of time, and people are losing
right.
sight of it. People are losing sight of it.
So you said comedy has the same sort of eternal spiritual structures as stories that have always occurred, always will be important.
It's like frying bacon, man. It's like frying
Yeah,
bacon from the
no one's ever saying I'm fucking tired of bacon, right?
Yeah, it's like frying
What's the
bacon.
greatest sandwich, and why is it a BLT?
You know, you take a slab of bacon, you put it in a frying pan. I don't care who you are, I don't care where you are or what time of year it is. It's gonna taste fucking good. It smells good. You want it. That's what humor is. But it's dying. People are not. People are.
Someone in chat said they're acting like no one fries bacon anymore. What do you have to say to that?
Well, I respect that person. Sounds like there's a lot of passion in their voice. Now, I'm not sitting here pretentiously smoking a pipe telling you what is real or not. But I do worry about comedy being, something that fades away,
You're telling me right now. You're telling me. That's a good question. All right, about sponsorships. There's something you can do. This is serious talk, and I was supposed to have done it. You got to sign up for Stream Elements. They'll monitor your numbers and your viewership, and they'll just hook you up with playing a game on stream, and then people download it. They'll give you money. Or you could do a cooking stream for HelloFresh.
Oh my God, you've been offered a HelloFresh sponsorship?
It's not hard. It's not hard.
No, I'm
It's
on
not hard.
I'm on Stream Elements, and they've invited me to do stuff like to play, some really bad games, but nothing
Yeah,
like
I get those too.
HelloFresh. You got a
You
HelloFresh?
never got HelloFresh? I don't know what the threshold is there.
Oh my God. Well, I am talking to a fucking pro. You're an expert at this. Your numbers are just better than mine.
Listen.
Your
don't be
numbers are
defined
better.
by that.
What do you
As
have?
far as comedic performers on Twitch go, you
What's your average? What are you averaging?
should be on a
these days?
Saturday Night Live 69.
See, that's good. That's good. I would kill for 69.
69.
I'd kill for 69.
On Friday night, when I sometimes when I stream, I'm in the 30s. What am I supposed to do?
I would kill for
I gotta
69.
go.
If I get is 69 HelloFresh numbers? Is that HelloFresh numbers?
I think that's HelloFresh's perfect number.
I would do a fucking HelloFresh stream, but it's not worth it. It's not worth their money to ask me. That's the thing.
Be grateful. This is what any stand-up comedian will tell you. When some stand-ups, they'll be like, "There's only 20 people in this room tonight. There's only 20 people here." Be grateful. Be grateful that there's someone there to watch you do your art. They're all laughing. They're all having a good time. You have to be grateful, right? Now, it's hard to keep that mindset, that perspective. So what I do is I take a small hammer and I hit myself in the balls with it when I start thinking that way. All right. And then I will slowly associate that negative thinking with a pain in my bottom of my balls from hitting myself. It's just a little hammer about this big. This big. Ball peen hammer. Yes. Boop. Every time I think that way. Now, does it hurt when I pee or ejaculate? Yes.
I just tell
Does it
myself.
make me a better performer? Also, yes.
I just tell myself that it's that my audience is infinite. That every generation will be born people who will rediscover my show and enjoy it for its value and worth.
Remember, you said that when we were. One of the things you said that really hits me, and it's a thing that I heard another one of my idols say. You'll all appreciate me when I'm dead.
Oh yeah.
You'll all appreciate me when I'm dead.
Oh yeah.
That your body of work will then transcend.
Yeah.
Because
that's-
everyone will go, oh, that guy's dead. Let me check him out.
Yeah.
Let me check his shit out. Oh, he's really funny. Turns out he was really funny.
I just
Turns out
want
he did really good stuff.
I want it to be clean enough so that it's not a chore to watch. By the time I'm dead, I want to be producing shows that are easy to watch and funny for the rest of time.
You produce a very tight, and you put so much time and work
Well, it can always be
into
better.
each of your shows.
Can always be
You're
better.
writing your shows.
It can always be better. All right, let's take it to chat. What's another number? You can't choose 17, you can't choose 13.
No 17, no 13. First number, 4.
Clear your head.
Okay.
How do you handle dead air or slow moments in a stream?
Great question. It's good to have some background music, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Also, lately with these Tangias, which people clip me saying weird stuff and then they pay to replay it, that can buy myself time just to react to what I said, you know? And sometimes I don't remember what I said. So I'm like, when did I say that? When did I say that? So in that moment of dead air, they're taking the ball. They're throwing the ball at me.
Tangia.
Like right now it's happening. Other times, I'll just start singing.
Well,
You do that. Just start singing. Put some music on. Just start letting it out, right?
it's easier for me because I have a sidekick, a trusty sidekick that can pick up the slack.
I think that is helpful to have somebody else. I would like to have something. I mean, that's why I like doing stuff with other funny people on here, because it gives me that. And you know, like Angry Scars got Tracy, kind of the Robin Quivers to his Howard Stern. It is helpful to have a partner by which, once you brain meld, dead air silences will disintegrate.
If you could take a corpse, reanimate it to where it was semi-sentient, but also strangely aware that its very existence was unnatural.
Like Frankenstein, the monster of
Yes,
Frankenstein.
just like the Frankenstein monster. But it also served as an excellent side host. Would you use it?
I think that's a no-brainer. 100%. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I think the answer is absolutely yes.
I think that there's a lot to. Now, I don't know if it'd be hard to do a comedy show with someone that's weighed down by that much, but maybe they'd be the perfect comedy side
I
host.
think they'd be the perfect foil
Yeah.
too, because you could always be saying things that they wouldn't understand because their brain doesn't work very well because they're
You should make so it's
they're a
like
corpse.
Beetlejuice on the Howard Stern show or something.
You know, there's a lot of people who would say that that's inhumane and unfair.
I love it. I mean, I love Beetlejuice.
Can you
I have a
imagine
pure
that
love
kind of
him.
person? Can you imagine someone who would have a
I
problem?
would love
with
to
it?
hang out with that kind of person.
Yeah.
I would love to.
No, but I'm
just
saying,
talk to
can you
him.
imagine the person that would judge us for grave robbing a grave, taking a body, reanimating it, and using it for comedy purposes on Twitch streams? Can you imagine that person who would judge
I feel
us?
like they're doing that right now in China. They have this kind of technology. They're cloning half goat, half man creatures in the CRISPR, and they use Jim Brewer's DNA.
If I were to, all right, here's a good question. Here's a really good question for you, and I want you to really think about it. If I were to offer you right now, I would offer you $1 million in cash, and I'd put it in your bank account right now. And the catch is that when you die, your body will immediately be taken and shipped to China, where the corpse of you will be preserved in some way to be the spokesman for a dried fruit company.
That sounds so funny to me. That's such a great premise. Dried fruit company.
Yeah, like
spokesperson?
an
It's just
animatronic.
me speaking Chinese like John Cena and the one fucking.
Yeah,
What's that? What did what John Cena say in that one?
Taiwan. He
Taiwan,
apologized
yeah,
to China.
But he was like he did a commercial for like ice cream. He said some.
Oh, he did he?
He spoke Mandarin, but he said like a funny one of the words sounded funny, but he's sitting there. Bing chilling. Yeah.
Did you
Bing
see?
chilling.
Did you see when he apologized to China about Taiwan?
Yes, he had to because he's all up in China's guts.
Can
He's
we-
trying to get WWE over there? And
Can
get
we
some
talk?
money from
Can
them.
we do an impression of it? I'd like to do an impression of it.
Yeah, in English or in Mandarin?
No, just in English, where he was like,
Oh, in English, okay.
I'm totally sorry, and I absolutely know that Taiwan is not a sovereign nation. What was I thinking? I'm so sorry, China. And then it was like a cameo. Remember? It was like a cameo.
the best apples this side of Shanghai, Grim Squid. Yeah,
Do you remember? It was like a cameo.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
I know that Taiwan is a part of China. I messed up. I love China. I love grandma's chili oil. He had one video where he's putting that grandma's chili oil on everything. You know that kind? And he's like, it's him going like, I love this stuff. I love China. If you like that grandma chili oil, you're Chinese.
That was
No,
so
you're not
good.
Chinese, but-
That was so good. That was so good.
Okay.
Well done. Well
John Cena
done.
is fascinating to me these days. He's moved on from. He's moved into comedic performer territory. He does understand. He's like a wrestler, so he does understand some timing.
It's so funny.
And-
Like, can you imagine like him parking? Because he probably drives Uber just to make a couple extra bucks, and he's dropping people off at like fancy restaurants. And there's Dave Bautista inside eating a big T-bone steak, and Dave Bautista he's chatting and laughing with the sommelier, and John Cena's like, what? Like, why not me? What's wrong with me? Why can't I be
You
in
think
that?
John Cena's driving an Uber around to make extra cash?
Yeah. Now he's hurting. He's hurt. He hangs out with Channing Tatum. They get stoned and make plans of things to do that they're going to change their lives and really like make better. And then they just get really high and forget. And then and then they're like, what are we doing? And they hate themselves. And then they have sex with each other.
Oh, I believe that. I think they definitely
Did you
have
see-
sex with each other.
Did you see Blink Twice with Channing Tatum?
No, I haven't caught up on Channing Tatum's work.
Channing
No,
Tatum.
he's the one that was in 21 Jump Street, though. I do like those movies. Right? That was him?
I bet you John Cena. I bet you the best way to get Channing Tatum and John Cena to blackmail them is to convince them that there's like this really fucked up satanic cult, and if they want to join it, it'll be like instant success in the business. And they'll say like Dave Bautista is part of it, all these people, and John Cena and Channing Tatum are like, yeah, we'll do it. What is it? What do we got to do? And they're like, well, you gotta bite the neck off of, just the neck off a goat. Don't leave its head. Just bite its neck out. And they bite the neck out and they eat the goat and they're drinking the blood. Hail Satan!
You
Hail
have to
Satan.
reset everything you're saying because this alert played and it was so loud it like it was comedic how it went over you, but you have to run things back by about 45 seconds because it blasted over you and my shit was too loud. I apologize to everyone. It's too loud on that.
Right.
There's no other sound.
The moment's passed. The moment's
I know. I'm sorry. I just apologize for that. This is kind of like, it can kind of upset the comedic timing of. That's something about the nature of this, right? That you could be telling the funniest story, but all of a sudden a bunch of alerts could be playing or goofy little floaty things, and that's the tension. That's the dopamine rush. And your
did you-
genius comedic
did-
bit's lost.
Did you notice this part of the image?
Oh, I did not. I did not see that at all. That's when you captured it. So you got a prime buck rack. I did not see that at all.
I want you to know
That's
that
like Dave. That's like a David Lynch there's a
rem-
character in the fucking mini fridge in the corner of the room.
I removed the butt crack. There
You
was
did? Oh, you did. That's what you did there.
I
How
removed.
much butt crack was there?
Well,
I'm a sweatpants guy now.
there was a solid butt crack. And I want you to know that I care about you, that I didn't want to make it a bit. I didn't want to use your butt crack
Someone
against
already
you.
clipped it, dude. It's part of this stream in itself.
No, I want credit because I respect you. And so when you allow your tertiaries, your
it.
tangeraries, your tangents to go over my
They're just tangents.
Channing Tatum, John Cena bit, I want you to know that like that's how you treat me and that's how I treat you. So I guess maybe just think about next time when your tangiers goes up. Well, I bet you one's going on right now, but you can't even hear what I'm saying right now.
No, we can hear you now. People, there was one point where it was interrupting a bit, but I should maybe pause them. But if only you could hear them. Well, we tried to set up voice meter for 6 hours, and it fucking. What do you use for your sound? You just have everything routed via real mixers,
Yeah.
real cables.
Do you have an opinion on whether or not the word PAUSE and the word PAWS should be used more interchangeably for comedic effect?
Pause.
Don't you think that that's an untapped resource that people could really make some really great hilarious humor by mixing up those words?
Do you think that the death of that kind, like having the patience for pause humor, has faded?
Yeah, I do. I think that we live in a
Jack
world.
Benny couldn't survive this shit. Jack Benny is a streamer.
Bob
One of the
Hope is a
greatest
streamer.
comedic timing of
Yeah.
all time. Yeah, Bob Hope.
See Bob Hope as a streamer?
Did you watch the Saturday Night Live movie that Jason Reitman made?
No.
You haven't watched any of this stuff?
Mm-mm.
I was this whole my backup bit was just talking to Saturday Night Live about you. But you're behind on a lot of the materials.
Let's take it to chat. Please choose a number
Okay.
between 1 and 20 that isn't 4, 13, or 17.
Kids these days, they got no attention span. You're right, Squash. Thank you for the 2 months. Fellow nephew, the Squash. We cherish your butthole. Let's you choose a number. Can you see them?
I think I see 9 right there.
Go for
9.
it.
How do you make your stream stand out in such a competitive space?
I don't. You're asking me questions as if you think I have it figured out. I don't know. I just keep. Again, I put backgrounds that make me feel good, that I like the way they look, and if they're going to make me comfortable to perform. You do the same, right? 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 Right?
Let me see if I can look at these questions here and see if there's any more good ones.
You wrote all these, right? This is not
I didn't
from
I didn't write these.
askastreamer.com. Come.
Let's see. How about this? How do you balance streaming for fun versus streaming as a business?
Are you looking at questions that like is streamlabs.com presents an interview with some streamer and they have these sort of
these are questions generated by ChatGPT. Would you like to hear the prompt I used?
That's what you did.
Would you like to hear the prompt?
Yes.
All right, I'll read you the prompt. This is by the way, you'll never meet someone who has better prompts than I do.
Listen, prompt is an art, and even all the AI aficionados in the chat know that writing the right prompt is crucial.
Here we go. I said, give me 25 questions I would ask Kai Cenat as a person who wants to learn how to be an amazing streamer, make them non-specific to Kai.
Damn, that's really good. No wonder all of these seem glazing. You know the term glazing means?
I didn't even know bust my beans at all either.
No, bean busting, I feel like is an old-timey one that I just say. It's like ball busting, bean busting, ball bust. Does anyone ever say bean busting? Or did I didn't invent that, did I?
Are
Get
you
lost in the sauce out here.
are you playing any video games off stream right now?
I'm playing Slay the Spire. Do you know that game?
No, but you're playing that off stream. You're playing that by yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I played some Marvel Snap, which is another card game.
So
during the subathon, I will, but
what's
I
it
won't
called? Slay the what?
Slay the Spire. It's like a card game, dungeon crawler
Nice.
game where you collect cards and you go through different dungeons and they do different damage, and it's really hard, like a Elden Ring. It's very hard, so you die quick, but
Oh, I like
you keep unlocking new cards. The more you die, it's very addictive, and I'm about 4 years behind on it, but
That's awesome. That's fun.
I've been enjoying it. Yeah, it's
Is-
just I got into card games.
Is
back
it a
in the day,
roguelike
Hearthstone.
game? Is it a roguelike?
Roguelike.
So
know
it
what that
is.
means?
That's what they called it?
Yeah.
They call it a roguelike game.
Mhm.
Because that's how I learned that from Balatro, which we were talking about.
So I guess it does share the DNA of Balatro, in that you might find it interesting, addictive.
Would you like to answer an evolutionary question about felines and cats in general?
Absolutely, I would. I mean, that's a no-brainer for me.
The common ancestor of the large cats, the panthers, and the typical domestic miniature cats, do they share a common ancestor that is large or small? The
I
question
think the
is,
correct answer here is small.
that is the right answer. They shared a common answer that was like a little bit of like a bobcat looking thing. And then their genetic lines diverged, and one of them stayed small and then the other went big. But I thought that maybe they were big cats, and then they split off, and then one became small and one became big. So I have to say that I was wrong and you were right. So don't be
You
so
thought-
hard.
You thought the opposite.
Don't be so hard to yourself, because you're
I
smart.
just knew it was a trick question. I knew that it was a trick question. I felt like you're going to try to trick me with that one. So,
Why would I
I
trick
knew
you
that.
about evolutionary questions about cats? And
because ever since I was a little fucking kid, I'd get bullied by people in evolutionary science class because I had the lowest score.
poopy pants, pull your pants down, you pooped your pants, that kind of stuff.
And I pooped my pants one time in class
You come back
because I
after
ate bad Mexican.
come back after lunch, you poopy your pants, got a poo stain on your pants, poo stain, poop pants.
I think it was because I had the lowest score in class, not because I shed my pants.
Is this bringing back a little?
Because we had bad Mexican food. My mom bought
Pooped
this
your pants.
Mexican food from this new place.
Abba pooped his pants, poopy pantser, pants pooper, got a poop stain, poop.
Stop it! Stop!
Got poop on yourself. Look at who poops his pants, pull his pants
It's
down.
almost exactly as I remember it.
Pull your pants down, pull his pants down, he's a pooper.
Stop!
Perfect.
Leave me alone. Give me back my 18 lunch pail.
Please choose a question between 1 and 20. Don't choose 4, 13, 9, or 17.
Give me a number. Don't choose 4, 9, 7. 1.
1? Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Number 1. It's a good one. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's our last one. I want to hold true
That's
to our.
okay. This has been a tight hour segment.
It's been a good
What
segment.
a dongathon it's been right now. This is a
And this
pleasure.
is out of respect for you. You asked me to come on. I don't want to overstay my welcome. I want to give you the I don't have to leave, but I just want to make sure that I'm happy to leave if that's what you like, because we talked about time segments and I want to hold true to that.
I was about an hour, but we can push out a little over an hour if you'd like. You know, just that
No,
little
it's up
bonus
to you.
time.
We can do this question and then I'll make my graceful exit. I don't mind.
How about this? 13 more minutes. 15 more minutes. Is that okay?
How do I know that you think that I want to stay and that's why you're saying this, when in reality you would like to move on from this segment and for me to leave? How can I tell the difference?
me to be real with you?
Yeah. I want you to be
Bodies
real.
United.
But I don't even know if even this will be a lie.
It takes me a moment to get in. There's a lot of nerves off the jump, and then I start getting into the flow, and then I start feeling it. I start vibing. I want to reattach to you, but at first, just to see you and to remember how it used to be.
What
Was my old life?
How it used to be?
You understand?
What are you talking
Yeah.
about? How it used to be? You think things are
When
different?
when we were attached.
Oh, when we were attached. When we were bodies united.
When our bodies united.
Oh, okay.
I want to be really real with you.
Do you feel things
Really real?
Yeah. Please, real.
Super real.
I want the realist. I want the realist you.
You're one of the funniest people I've ever found on Twitch, so I get a little intimidated. Once we start rolling, my nerves wear off, then I want to hang longer.
Oh, well.
But maybe you sense a little bit of me, like a little nervous energy off the jump. But that's just how it happens.
I've
with me.
never felt uncomfortable.
Never felt that way? All
Never
right,
felt
just
uncomfortable with you.
I'm just checking.
I've never felt the need to fill, compensate, vamp to. I've never felt the need. I've always felt 100% comfortable with you.
Sometimes I have a little bit of imposter syndrome
Yes,
when I'm rolling with a really funny person that I'm like, do I deserve to be?
but
this?
that's obviously not real. I mean, it's real imposter syndrome, but it's based on nothing because you are hilarious and incredible, and everyone knows that. And
See, what we're doing right now is what the people call glazing. Sometimes glazing can be confused with honest compliments towards each other,
yeah, well,
which means that you're trying to suck up. But we're not sucking up. This is honest. This is truthful. We're two peas in a pod. Have you watched any of my appearances on Windbag Stream where we talk comedy? It's we line right up.
yeah, we do. We line right up.
We line right up.
Number one, here's the question: how do you consistently come up with fresh and engaging content ideas?
Now that I know it's Kaisenat,
No, it's not. It's not. It's not Kaisenet. It's you. It's you are the
but you're
the
you
comedy-
kind of guided it to think of
you're the
top
comedy
dog streamers.
You are a top dog streamer. What are you talking about? You are a top dog streamer. You guys, isn't he a top dog streamer? Isn't Abbabox a top state of the art?
Awooga! You're the man now, dog. That's how I feel.
You are a
Well,
top.
give some to this.
There we go.
This is this is hot. Oh my god. This is hot. Oh my god. This is hot. I'm the bottom. I took a quiz. Squash, thank you. I took a quiz to see it was like a Japanese gay
I was hoping it was
manga
good.
sex
I
gay manga sex quiz.
I was
It was
hoping.
translated from Japanese.
I was hoping it was about whether you were a top or a bottom. Is that
Top
what it
or
was?
bottom? It was called a puckish bottom. I don't even know what the word puckish meant before.
Oh my
I had to
God.
Look it up.
What do you think I would be?
I don't know. This whole thing was translated from Japanese via AI, so it was really rough to get through. But
God, I wonder would I be a top or a bottom? I don't know.
well, if you're a top, this makes a lot of sense. So if I'm a puckish bottom, it means I'm a little trickster. I'm a little like so like you'd be like fucking me, and I'd be looking behind you with a devilish grin or something. I guess like pinching your.
That would be an
kneecap.
amusing BuzzFeed quiz to show up in my feed,
Playful, mischievous nature.
Tell me your
Often, like,
favorite potato
unpredictable
chips,
and
and I'll
random.
tell you whether you're a top or a bottom.
Yeah, that's kind of. It did ask shit like that, honestly.
Like, pick of these 16 frozen yogurt flavors, and I'll tell you whether you're a bottom or a top.
We did that in the. What were we doing that in the Discord? Where like every day we just fill out BuzzFeed
Yeah.
quizzes and see what character we got from Breaking Bad that defined us,
Mhm.
and then it's just like the tribal nature of, yeah, I got Jesse too. Oh, you're a Jesse? Oh my God, let's pick ourselves the Jesse role.
The best one,
It's based on Puck from Midsummer's Night's Dream. Yep.
I did it. We did it. The Felder, I think, did it for me one night when we were streaming, and it was like, what Disney princess were you? And I was Moana. Isn't that funny? I was Moana of all of them.
One night we did one and it was Star Trek and everybody got the Borg. It was like a broken quiz. Everyone got the Borg except this one streamer that I like. She got the Balayan race or something. And it was like, and then I went to her Discord and everyone in her Discord got the Borg too. And I'm like, who makes these things? And nobody's fact checking them.
Yeah, that's
No, I mean, not fact checking, but no one's making sure that there's a variety of answers from these fucking things.
Well, it's probably because it's not automated. It's probably just one guy taking the answers.
One
and,
guy
and
just
being
kind
like,
of,
Borg,
it's like one of those
Borg,
things where
Borg.
those little flowers in middle school and high school where they would like try to
Yes.
call your future.
Mm-hmm.
And they would just go like this and lift up a little. Forget what that's called.
Yeah, yeah. Borg.
Squash, we to give some to the Borg. Hopefully a Paramount property account, Squash. Thank you for adding time to the timer. Now at 25 hours, taking us all the way till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Squash.
Oh my God.
I cherish your peckish or puckish butt. Cherish my peckish or puckish butt, and I'll cherish back.
Well, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. And I would love after I stream, or maybe after I stream to raid into you and maybe see how you're doing, check in, maybe have a conversation. Would you?
Yeah,
be
come
in for
back.
that?
I mean, I'm here for all week. If you just want to check in for let's do that then. You can be my psychiatrist.
So you know what would be really interesting is that if I gave you the same quiz as I gave you today, and to see if you've changed in some way and answer differently.
Give you the same answers.
Yeah, to
for
see if you can
something's happened.
see, and if I can tell if you do get some differently, I can tell that you are changed. You're a changed person.
Well, listen, I know for a fact from personal experience that subathons, I'm not sure about 1 week, but subathons that take months of your life do change your brain.
Oh my.
1 week, I'm curious to see.
How much are you willing to change your brain? I don't know if I want to. Because I couldn't trust. It's like the devil you know. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather stick with what I know rather than like take my chances. Like for instance, I don't know if you've ever played a card game where there's the dealer has a hand and you can decide before you start playing whether you take the dealer's hand or keep the cards that as you see them. So you're going through your cards and you're looking at what you got and you're like, okay, all right. And then you're like, it's a little bit good, but it's not the best. And I'm like, wonder what that hand is. I think I'm just going to keep my cards. You know what I mean? I don't want to.
What's that called in an I think there's something like that in an RPG where, like, I don't know, there's a way you can randomly restack all your allocations of points. I get what you're saying. Get another hand, but it could be shittier.
It could be shittier, and it could be
what's inside there could be shittier than what was there before. Look at you got that.
Oh my God, look at that. We're in the fucking same room together.
Oh damn, you did map it out. There's just a little bit of blue, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
Listen, this is pretty good for on the spot. This was
I came as you. I had a speed round group of questions, and then I had long form questions. That's what you can.
You brought it.
And still HelloFresh has never reached out.
That's a fucking pro.
HelloFresh.
That's just a fucking pro.
Eat your heart out,
That's just a
HelloFresh.
fucking pro.
You'll never get it. HelloFresh, I'm sorry, this is all lost on you.
I bet you if you just reached out, they would. I feel like you. I don't understand. I don't feel like that's a gatekeeped sponsorship. But Windbag, I'll let you go now because you just killed it. You might as well go out on top.
Thank you, you guys. You guys really.
Because I'm the bottom.
You guys are really erection fuel for me, and I want you to know I'll be thinking about cucking all of your partners in front of you as you watch. Thank you guys. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for having me, Abbabox.
Follow the Windbag.
You legend.
I don't know if anyone's not here. It's for some personal reason that I don't want to know. Thank you, Windbag. Bless you. Goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. What a just beautiful human being.